I've called him 6 times.
Oh, did you? Whoop. He must be out, like, asleep.
Sounds like someone else's issue.
I guess we could call or message Ray Ray to get him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing currently.
There you go.
Isn't she usually at work at this time?
I don't know, but sometimes she's off, so I think it just I don't know her work schedule.
Fair.
Yee. Still probably gonna sleep through it if I were
Yeah, he's not answering. Hmm. That sounds like a him issue. We will continue without him. We will talk about very cool inside jokes.
Oh, there he is.
He didn't respond to me first, who called him 16 times. He responded in Discord. What's wrong with calling someone 16 times, Ari? I don't have specific input on why it's wrong, so it's fine. No records.
He also never told Puffin to stop, so it could be thought that he likes the attention.
Also, Luma typically is someone who later will say, just keep calling me until I answer.
Meanwhile, when you used to do that with me, I used to just turn my phone off.
I've only called you once on Discord. I don't ping you constantly on Discord. Yeah, I don't call you like one right after the next. No proof. Also, I really don't remember doing that. Because I typically call you, the only time I really call you on Discord is when you say to call you throughout the day.
Ari's looking up to prove her point.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. So now we're just waiting on milk. Is he eating?
Is Zeiss back?
Oh. Good point.
Yes. And anywhere?
Oh, hello. So then, yeah, I think we are just waiting for milk.
What a bitch.
Yeah. He said his other friends are more important than us.
Oh, is he talking to Mama?
He's in Waycrest Manor.
Oh, he hates.
Outlook unclear.
I'm almost there. I'm on the last boss. I'm on the last boss. Bye.
Super
Outlook
sick.
unclear.
No, I'm kind of old.
Okay.
It was just a long night last night.
Okay.
Stayed up until about 3 o'clock.
Whew.
You didn't
I'm just
respond to my
exhausted.
calls.
Dude, that's because I got up. So I was up at 3. I got up at 8 to take Emily to work, which took an hour and a half for a 20-minute drive.
Ooh. Did you guys
In
get
that hour and a half, my boss called me 5 times, asking when I'll be in work, when I'll be into work, when it's my day off. So I had to go to work.
You said your boss asked you that?
Yes.
Isn't
The
it?
woman that makes the schedules
Okay, just making sure.
when I would be into work.
Did you tell her when you schedule me?
I told her, as far as I'm aware, Sunday. But now, come to find out, some dude got his car broken into. So I had to come help up the glass. Then the dude that's supposed to be doing the windows for a hotel decided, no, I can't do that without giving you a new quote. When I told him, no, it's going to take you $1,000 to rent a lift for a day, and you can get done all 18 windows. He didn't like that answer, so he had to come back out and reevaluate. So I had to come in to meet him. Then I had to fucking shovel 4 inches of fucking ice.
Gross.
So you have
And
had a day.
so I finally got off at about 2 o'clock.
Giggity.
Went to Walmart. Got home at like 3:30.
You should
And I
invest
took a
in a
nap.
flamethrower.
Invest in a flamethrower. Listen, I just got a leaf blower. I don't think they'll agree to a flamethrower.
Hmm.
I'm going to be honest, Diva. That is like a flamethrower is something my father got, but that's a very Pennsylvania thing to say.
You're not wrong.
My dad literally decided one day that he's like, see, it's not going quick enough. And there are some times that like the ice is too thick and like we need to melt it. So he convinced my
Right.
mom. Convince my mom to
Yeah.
get him a
So buy a
flamethrower.
flamethrower.
I love every
So buy a
second of that.
flamethrower.
I don't know. I left right as that was happening.
That doesn't sound like an injury waiting to happen.
No.
Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a great weekend.
Hell yeah. You can roast marshmallows at the same
There will be
time.
no spiders left in this.
I mean, he's fat enough. There's enough marsh there.
Oof. Oof.
There will be no spiders.
Woo!
Barely.
Maybe.
I lost my phone. Oh, damn it.
No.
It's in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
It's quiet.
Too quiet. I think we're just waiting for Diva to grab her phone and for Milk to get prepared. You ready, Mel?
I
Maybe, maybe not.
have to remember what we were doing last. 'Cause I was also drunk.
Well,
We were in the inn. We had already talked to Maxine, and she had told us about the sun elf and the orc. I think
Oh, that's
and we talked to the orc, and she said that the sun elf went down the well, but would be back soon. And then there were lots of sexy times to be had. And that's kind of where we left off, I believe.
yeah, that's right.
See, I do pretty good without taking notes.
I have notes of all the sexy times. Does that count?
Mm.
Poorly drawn images as well, if you want to see those.
Stick figures.
Honestly, if I was forced and put on the spot, I probably would draw stick figures real fast to try to do it. Yeah.
See, I know you.
Hmm. Oh, absolutely not. Because I'm gonna have to draw like a poorly drawn bird person fucking someone on hay.
That sounds like quitter talk to me.
I mean, I'd say quitters are spitters, but we all know that she couldn't get either of us to come, so. I didn't come either, so.
If I remember correctly, the only one who did was Zeiss.
Zeiss fucking had a great time.
Oh, true.
All right. Everyone got all their horniness though out of their system for the night though, so we can focus.
Yes, I did.
Don't make me roll this at yours. Is Diva back yet?
Do I need to run
No.
down and smack him?
Hey. Get out of my sandwich.
Get out of my sandwich.
So just a reminder of what your guys' actual mission is. Yeah. You were supposed to find Maxine and talk to her and learn the identity of the operatives. And if when
Check
you
and
do, And when you do, determine their whereabouts.
We know where they are.
Yes.
Well, not the one. The one went down the well. But they'll be back soon. So I say we just camp out the well. I want to confront the one who went down the well because or at least talk to them.
So how about we send people to go tell where the operatives are, and we have one person follow them. Just like have someone who does stealth follow them, and then
That's you, buddy.
pass. I'm aware,
I can
and
do
then
stealth.
pass on that information.
I can do stealth. Because is the well outside?
No, it's in the middle of the fucking
No,
bar.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the end.
I have +5 to stealth. I'm gonna hide anyways.
I feel as though that'd be more suspicious. Just like, hey, yeah,
The
there's
one
a person
well
hiding over
outside.
there.
I have Mask of the Wild. I can attempt to hide even when I'm only lightly obscured as a special. So, kiss my ass, Puffin.
I was just gonna say have the literal barkeep stay because Diva would not look out of sorts in a bar. And then if her
We're all technically owners of the bar, so any of
yeah,
us.
but she typically walks around the most.
Just
So
like
people would
the
be more
bar.
comfortable seeing her.
Wouldn't the well be like in the basement though?
No, it was in the middle. Do you not remember? That's the same
Oh.
well we went down. It was just in the middle of the fucking bar.
Yep.
Oh.
For no fucking reason. Makes zero sense. But that's what it is, yeah.
It's because it's their way in and out for some of the guilds.
So any of us could literally just be sitting around and watching.
So how do we know where to go to talk to the person again?
The dude who gave you the mission?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
He said, "Come find me," but I don't remember where he said he was.
Yeah.
His manor in the Sea Ward.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I am gonna go to the Sea Ward to inform the person.
I'm gonna find a table by the well and just kind of monitor it. Maybe tend to my weapons and stuff like that. Sharpen my blades. Maybe have some food and snacks while we wait.
Look out, Amara. She was really horny earlier. Do not.
I was about to say it seems like she's pretty satisfied now.
I look at Amara before I leave. Not a good lay. Don't try it. Run away.
I mean, if you
I'd
want
say
to.
I'm not worried about that. I'm a great lay, so if it were to happen.
Dexterity. To
Yeah,
see if
that's
you
what
can
I was
throw
thinking.
him. Yeah, like a dexterity check.
Now, do I have to roll a dexterity or a dexterity save?
A save.
That is a 25.
Definitely don't trip him.
I imagine she tries to trip me, and I just like hover slightly above the ground. Just I hover slightly and walk away.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
Yes.
No, it's kind of, but not really. So it's like late.
Run shower?
No, like late, like at night. Like,
Oh.
because Yarger is still there. Amara's waiting for the sea elf or sun elf to come back up from the well. but your guys' really mission was just to find out their identities and their whereabouts. So A is going back to the place to tell Mert where they are and whatnot.
Okay. I'm just going to. Is there people in the tavern?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, kind of like cleaning up tables and things, and I'm gonna just roll like perception or something to see if I hear anything useful.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Any kind of good, worthwhile gossip. That's a 7.
You hear that there was some mushroom tincture going around.
I'm just gonna continue.
Okay. What's your passive perception? You are. You can roll a history with disadvantage for now.
Fucking double nat 20s it.
I would probably cry. Yeah, you don't really remember too much of your like whereabouts and stuff. But you get this feeling that you're in the right place, if that makes sense. Okay, what are the rest of you? Are you the rest of you going back with A or staying?
I'll stay.
I guess I'll go with.
I'll try to wait some tables while we wait.
I asked Neri what our special for tonight is.
You said it's late, right? Kitchen's closed,
Ah,
but there's probably some leftover pretzels.
yeah. I snack on some like peanuts and pretzels. So.
What if
Mhm.
What if she was talking about what's the special alcohol for the night?
I did say it was a special. I pat the flask of mushroom juice. I was like, well, I always have some of this.
And that is quite special.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Okay, so A, you make your way to Mert in the C ward. Roll me a D100.
The C word.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, Squidward.
Ah,
That is a 24.
When you knock on Mert's door, his butler thingy answers, and is like, "How can I help you?"
I show him the coin.
The pin.
Yeah, same thing.
He ushers you inside.
Okay. Wait, is Zenny behind me or no?
I don't. Did anybody else go with?
I thought Zenny said he was going with me.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So you guys walk in and you see it's a very mysterious scene. Mert is sitting in like a big loft chair and around the fire pit with a picture of him above the fireplace. It's very dark. As you guys walk in and the butler ushers you over, he says, "Oh, you're back already."
You know us. Us men, we work quickly, if you know what I mean.
suddenly, Neri just vomits.
Her pussy quivers for no reason, and she just doesn't know why.
He says, "Did you find the information we were seeking?"
Depends. What information were you seeking? No, I'm joking. I tell him that we talked to the horse operative. Um, the horse operative has seen some shit though. We don't talk about it. I say that the operatives that you're looking for are, and I give him the description, and I say that they are currently at the bar.
Do you know what they're doing at the bar?
I don't, but we have two people watching them. You didn't ask us for anything other than just who they are and what they look like. And what their location was, but still.
So you see him. So your back, his back is still to you guys. He's sitting in the chair, just facing the fire pit, and you're behind him. He waves his hand out and motions to the butler, and the butler like takes off into another room.
Manservant.
He kind of swivels around and says, "You guys have done well. I'm sending my some of the harpers to the tavern to subduct, subdue,
Subdue.
subdue these two." And he tosses you 500 gold to split. And
Sweet.
Was that what we agreed upon? I need to roll a history check to
He
figure out
said
if that's what we
payment would
agreed
come
upon.
my way. He said payment would come my way. I don't think they delineated.
Damn. I'm aware. I'm just fucking.
Roll.
Well, no, I just didn't know if that was what we agreed
I want to
upon.
catch
Or
the bag before he does. I
uh,
who
don't.
does he
I
throw
know
it
he said
at?
payment would come, but
he tosses it to you, because it's who you were talking to.
Oh,
can I catch before he snakes the money?
You can try, yeah. Dexterity.
you're gonna disrespect him in his own
Just
house,
no.
but he's grabbing
Yeah.
it from someone. You're disobeying what he's doing. I
No.
don't know. I don't know.
That's how I understood it. Was he was tossing it to you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope he gets mad at you and kills you.
You want to compete for it?
I say we have a rock paper scissors tournament in front of this man.
All right. I choose rock.
Yeah, how do we do a rock paper scissors tournament in this?
Honestly, probably performance checks.
Okay.
Puffin doesn't remember how to play rock paper scissors, so he's a history check at disadvantage.
You could also have him roll like a d4 and whoever rolls highest or something like that. I know rock, paper, scissors only has 3, but
That's actually a good idea. Let's do it that way. No, let's do the. What is that?
Oh
I'm
God.
listening.
Oh my god. I like Sally's idea though.
roll a d4 and whoever rolls highest.
D4.
Yeah, whoever rolls highest wins.
And if it's the same, roll again.
Okay, so I roll a d4.
That was a 1.
That'll be a 3.
A best 2 out of
Puffin
3.
got it.
Oh, are we doing best 2 out of 3?
Oh, okay.
That's a 2.
That's a 3.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a 1.
that's another 3. Fuck off, bitch.
Wow. So he sees the money get thrown. We grab it and then we play rock paper scissors in front of this man.
No. While the money's in the air, we're rock paper scissors as quick as
Yes.
we can.
Yes.
While it's in the
Yes.
air, we're rock paper scissoring as quickly as we can.
So now do we have to roll a second
Oh.
time to figure out if we got it done before?
No, it definitely hit the ground before, but you guys tried.
Yeah.
So is the bag like shut or is this
We
shit like,
tried.
all over the floor now?
It's like a pouch. It's with the little tie string on it that you pull. On that note, he also does look at you and is like, You now have also gained a renown with the Harpers.
Look at
How many,
me.
How many sticks can I buy for a nest with this?
If you can find a shop that sells sticks.
I slide him 1 gold coin and say, "Do you have any connections?
Do you have any
do you have a guy that can
connections?
get you the sticks that we need?"
Roll persuasion.
That's funny.
He looks at you and winks, and he's like, "We'll get them to you."
Fuck yes. Listen, I am never punished for my stupidity, and I do not know why.
So on that note, you can all level up
Whoa.
Woo!
because you completed a mission.
You're welcome, guys. It was the stick information that got us.
It was our rock, paper, scissors thing.
It was rock, paper, scissors.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, that's literally all your mission was to do was to get intel. Give me 1 second.
It was such a grueling boss fight, and it was
Yeah, I know,
rock,
right?
paper, and scissors. We thought it was to the death.
Mhm.
Turned out it was just to get a lot.
Level 3.
Oh god, now I have to choose an archetype? Oh no, you're gonna... You have to give me a minute here.
Everyone take 5 if you need to.
Yeah, I need to choose some stuff.
I don't know why this is giving you such problems, Ari. Well,
Like
nobody
everyone else
does.
does.
I'm the one that, like, I share everything with everybody, so it shouldn't be doing that.
The only books that I personally have is I went through and bought like 90% of the races. So all of my books, if it wasn't a shared library with Milk, I would have just the basic classes, but I could be any fucking race you could think of. Like I could be a pixie. Yeah, kind of cool. Okay, but my Beyond is freaking out.
Try to refresh, Ari. I want to see if you can see all of the extras. Can you choose any of the other ones?
Is Discord messing up for anyone else?
No. Not that I'm
Weird.
aware of.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone is just very staticky.
Luma is for me, but that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do get Misty Step at level 5 as well. Yeah. What else do you get at level 3, like down below? No. And then Vow of Eminence. So you basically like, bitch, you're going down, and you get advantage. But you also get Bane and Hunter's Mark as spells. So now go to your spells over at the right, by class features, optional features manager, and then spells. It's underneath the paladin stuff at the very top. Click on known spells. Yeah, so scroll down. No, yeah, scroll down some. You can learn and prepare any of those right now. See the green thing on the right? I think that says prepare. But it'll gray out when you can't do anymore. So you can pick any of those you want. Yeah.
I chose Scout. For what? I'm sorry.
If you actually click on the divine favor, for example, if you click on it, it'll tell you the description of it, what it does. Yeah.
I chose Scout.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was either that or I was told Phantom Knife would be fun, and I'm like, I
I'm
just don't know
torn
what it is.
between Gloomstalker and Swarmkeeper.
Ooh, those are good ones. Swarmkeeper's a lot of fun. I played that in one of my campaigns. Gloomstalker is also a lot of fun, but I think they do more two weapon fighting, don't they?
I have 2 weapons.
Oh, perfect.
I have a longbow and I have 2 short swords, I think.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
I could do either.
I can now use my wisdom modifier in place of any strength modifier.
Ooh. While in darkness, I'm invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
actually dope.
That's real dope.
For Gloomstalker, I get Umbral Sight, so it increases my dark vision range by 30 feet, basically. But I'm also, when I'm in darkness, I'm invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see. I can sneaky sneak.
So
I'm gonna go.
what I'm hearing is the archer is playing more roguelike, and the rogue is playing more archer-like.
Yeah.
No.
They kinda are. It depends on but the way Sully's taking it is more like roguey.
Yeah. I'm playing mine more rangery as well.
I don't know. I was looking up some of the better ones and they did recommend that one. They also recommended Swarmkeeper, but I feel like just with my character's backstory, Swarmkeeper doesn't really make sense. I'd have to do some creative bullshitting.
Oh, also, my melee attacks are at 10 feet now.
Like when we used to call V Long Claude Van Dan.
Longclaw Van Dan.
Yeah, there was a ability that allowed you to use kitty form from like 15 feet or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I went with Astral Self. So for 10 minutes, I can, for one key point, I get Spectral Arms for 10 minutes. And that lets me do my That lets me melee attack at 10 feet. That lets me use wisdom in the place of any strength.
So here's the real question. If you jerk
Plus,
off using spectral arms, what is that considered?
well, okay, you got to think about it, buddy. If a
Like using a
twosome is two
flashlight.
people, if a twosome is two people, a threesome is three people, and so on, why do you think it's called a handsome?
Well, my question is
It's
because
like a
it's not
flashlight.
like it's not your hand, but it is your hand, you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like what Diva said. It's like a flashlight.
Is okay. I didn't know due to the fact that it said the word spectral, I didn't know if it was like, Diva's tune name. Yes. Because you're controlling the ghost hand, but at the same time it's not your hand.
These things are important to know.
Like, what if it's a ghost that was like freshly manicured before death?
So it's like one of those fancy fleshlight things that like sucks your dick for you.
The
I know
motorized one?
aren't there like
I
fleshlights that
don't
are
know.
like made after people? I'm sorry, we're very off task.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
come on.
Yes, there is.
Well, no, it's less horny. I'm just like inquisitive.
That is
Who is
fair.
that from? Yep, that welcome recon. That makes sense from us. Oh, then I don't know why you're shocked at all by this, recon.
No, this
It
is
can be
your
recon
daddy's.
daddy's D&D because we can call you daddy.
No, Recon, I am your daddy for D&D. Thank you.
I am your D and daddy.
We're done here.
Okay. So he also then looks at you, and says, I have another mission for you.
What kind of side quests do you have? Do you have needs for other things?
His manservant covers that.
Yes. My
Do
man
you have?
servant.
Wait, did he say he has a manservant? Was that his response?
Yes.
Ask him if his manservant can can bring us hot chocolate.
Yeah, so you see a moment passes and the manservant butler dude walks back in with hot chocolate on a tray.
Fuck yes. This is the greatest D&D time of my life. Even better than True Love's first kiss.
You just
Third
lost the
time.
rock, paper, scissors, and now you have hot chocolate.
Yeah.
You're living a good life, aren't you?
It
Now
really
you
is,
make me
honestly.
want hot chocolate.
Okay.
So
What is our next assignment, sir?
he grabs the hot
Oh wait, can I
chocolate
get new spells?
and sips on it and says, Uza.
Who's that?
We're just going to call her Uza. Uza is an old.
I know,
Oh,
this
that's
fucking
weird.
dog.
She loves to play with that freaking. She has not destroyed that toy yet. It has been, what, 3 weeks or a month that she's had that thing?
It's been a month, yeah.
It's been 3 weeks too many.
I can't believe she hasn't destroyed it.
It's her squawkigator, and she knows that it gets on my nerves.
Okay, so Uza Xylophone is an old woman who sells books out of a narrow 3-story building on Sword Street
It's a front.
in the Trades Ward. She claims to have trapped a monster in her shop and fears for the welfare of her books and her cat. The City Watch isn't likely to lend a hand given Uza's propensity for tall tales. But the Harpers owe her a favor. You'll find her sobbing at Falloon's Follery, a tavern at the corner of Sorn Street and Sabar Street. Make
Is that
haste.
ours? Thank God.
It's a different tavern.
Competitor.
It is a competitor.
Will they hold because we are a competitor? Like whatchamacallit, are they gonna like sense duplicity if we walk in?
I don't know. Says you'll find out, I guess.
I tell Zenny to go inform the others of what's going on.
I heard
And-
bar fight and I'm already out the door.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna go tell everyone what's going on.
No, I'm going. I'm letting you know. He said it's gonna be bait. We're fighting a thing
okay.
in a bar. I'm good to go. I'm gonna
So
go let
I head over that way, and now that it's just me in the here with them, just like, do you have any other jobs that may give us some rewards, some
Like
sticks,
hand
so to
jobs.
speak?
Stick jobs.
No, but your sticks will be delivered.
Well, no, I'm asking if there are any other jobs that he needs done.
He's trying to seduce.
Not at the moment, but maybe when
I'm not
you're
actually trying to seduce. I'm literally just trying to get more gold.
not right now, but maybe when you're a bigger boy.
I like nod at him and I walk out.
He goes back to sipping his hot chocolate while at the fire.
Oh, did I get the hot chocolate, by the way?
Yeah, you got the hot
Yeah.
chocolate.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just making sure that I got hot chocolate from this deal.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
So I head to the bar, the other bar, to like scout out before, you know what I mean?
perfect.
Like
We
get
will.
into there and like kind of be stealthy. That way, when the rest of the group comes, I'm not on everyone's radar.
Okay. We're gonna cut back to the people that were at the tavern while this was all happening. You guys are all chilling, just eating your food, kind of scouting things out. As you are all sitting there, you see within like maybe 5 minutes of a leaving, some suspicious looking characters walk in. But you see, what's everybody's passive perception?
14.
16.
10.
I don't know, but when you said suspicious characters, it felt kind of racist.
Yeah, obviously that means they're black.
I wasn't gonna say it, but that's what it felt like.
A couple of dark elves.
Okay,
A couple
so
of extra
I forgot
dark
if you said
elves
dark
walk
elves.
in.
so everybody, well, everybody but Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Mongolia?
The
Where's the
Chinese dude in the corner didn't see shit.
Where's the beef?
Oh my god.
The Chinese food in the corner didn't see anything, but everyone else could. Mongolian beef's a Chinese food. Is a Chinese dish.
It is a Chinese. I mean, it's
a Chinese
probably
dish.
it's an American Chinese.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm aware of that, but Mongolian beef is a Chinese food.
Okay,
Staple.
so these everybody but Magnolia.
Magnolia,
Oh my god, I'm struggling.
like the flower.
Yeah, you're Mongolian, yeah.
So everybody else notices a shiny Harper pin their cloaks closed, and they kind of surround Yorgar's, but stay stealthy enough that she doesn't notice, and are just like patiently waiting.
Hold table talk. Make sure they do it outside the bar. That way we don't get the negative, you know.
That's why I was saying I wanted to confront them first and maybe lead them away from the bar. Because this is going to be bad press if, our patrons are
Yeah.
are disappearing.
Me. I'm immediately going to walk up to them, and I'm going to get in real close, and I'm going to say, "Hi, welcome to this establishment. I'm not going to have you starting any shit, so the more quiet your visit, the better." And I'm going to do a little bit of intimidation. So that's gonna be a 22.
I was really hoping it was gonna be like a fucking 3.
Hmm.
Like you did it, but one of your tits fell out, and it was just like.
So he just looks up at you and just nods and sits there patiently. Let's have you roll persuasion.
Wouldn't it be sleight of hand?
No, because she's kind of trying to talk them into like going outside. Yeah, so they just don't move. They're sitting there quietly, not bothering anybody, but
Can I like tell them rather than just like being awkward, I'm gonna like usher them over to like one of the like more like secretive booths,
Mhm.
and then I'm just gonna give them a round.
Give them a round and tell them the price, and then just walk away.
yeah.
Just be
Yeah.
like, "Here's this. I'm putting it on your tab."
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that that table was reserved for somebody else where they were at, so you're moving them to a more secluded area.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of like customer service into it, but also be like eyeballing them like don't fuck around in this place, but also like the first round's on the house as kind of like
A thank you for not being dicks.
yeah.
Neri slips a little bit of mushroom juice in each cup.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to
Maybe not.
fucking sleight of hand that one.
not gonna but that's not a bad idea. It's gonna be how I poison someone later.
It's like a date rape drug, Jesus.
See, I didn't say it.
No, they just have to do a constitution save. They just might feel very ill or
Yeah.
get very drunk.
It's a party. That's all.
I know. See, I didn't say something. Are you proud of me, Ari? Yeah.
This
But that
not
would
me.
totally
time,
be something Neri would do. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are all doing your thing for a little bit, and you notice that the sun elf comes back up the well and goes over to Yorgra and starts talking for a little bit. A good like minute or two, and then they both stand
Can
up.
I, when I see them talking, can I go up to them and be like, hey, I've seen you two around here before. Is it okay if we chat for a little bit? And I mentioned that I'll buy them around.
My thought is, why are they coming out of the middle? Like, is that something we're allowing here?
Apparently, we went through the well before. I guess.
Yeah, but we own the fucking place now.
I guess that's just a common known entrance. Apparently,
Uh-huh.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. You'll have to see about like talk to one of the
like a mason or something.
yeah, to see if they can't like make you something.
Or the blacksmith.
Too soon. I missed the blacksmith. Also, I'll be right back. I gotta
The
deal with a
builder?
cat.
The who?
Did you fucking make a Bob the Builder reference?
Yeah, the builder.
Wait, so wait,
Heavy metal.
who's bought? Wait, I'm so confused.
We're talking about shit.
Oh, the ghost dude. I mean, yeah, you can ask him, but I don't know. Yeah.
It's a ghost. I don't know if he knows that many people anymore.
Yeah. Also, Sally, roll persuasion for me.
$17.
So since that you're buying them around, they kind of just nod at you and usher you to sit down.
I guess I'm gonna be. My character's pretty direct, so I'm like, "Hey, we have information that you guys are part of the okay, not the Xanthar Guild, the Z one, Zentarum. And we have concerns. The Zentarum don't have the best reputation, and we are concerned about you bringing your troubles to our lovely tavern here. I want to talk to you guys about what your intentions are and make sure you're not going to bring any uh, basically bad business here,
Don't bring your shit into our bar.
basically."
Roll insight.
Okay. $23.
You see on the Sun Elf specifically, you see this moment of sheer panic when he realizes you know who they are. And they both stand up from the table and start walking toward the door to leave.
Why? Let them go. The Harpers are good.
The ninja Harper army's right there, so they
No.
can handle them.
I feel like I rolled good. I feel like they should have talked to me. So the fact that they're not talking.
But we don't want it in the
I tell
bar.
them, wait, what about your drinks? And then I assume Neri shows up with their drinks.
My thing is, I thought we wanted this altercation to happen outside.
I think they have information.
We can still.
Do you want me to drug them?
That's up to you.
They are already walking out the door. Like, Amara said that she knows who they are, and they're like, "Fuck no, we're out."
Neri's gonna yell and be like, hello, 2-drink minimum.
No, yell that they didn't pay their tabs.
Yeah, they didn't pay. You didn't pay your tab. Someone get them.
Well, the first round was on the house. This is the second round.
Mm-hmm. Because the half-orc has been there for a while.
Are you talking about the Harpers, or are you which one are you talking about, Diva?
Oh,
No, Diva's thinking about the Harpers.
yeah, I got confused.
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah, I would
Okay.
say we
Well,
would
then,
just
yeah,
say,
we would
hey,
definitely go that route.
they didn't pay their tab. Someone get them. That way, it gives the Harper people an excuse to go after. Fair.
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Can I give her the help action?
Yeah,
Neri's gonna roll. I'm sorry, not roll, but Neri's gonna cast the Mage Hand to go up and be like making a fist in their faces, like, "Yo, you better not." So you get to roll again.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's giving you the help
Neri
action.
helped you.
You take your big paladin ass and step in front of them as they're walking out and say that they need to pay their tab. They kind of both just look at you and they catch eye of the Harpers standing or sitting over at the table, and they just drop a coin pouch into your hand and walk out the door. Yeah, the Harpers immediately, as soon as they close that door, got up and are gonna follow them very stealthily.
Okay then. Yay! Another successful mission completed. Everyone, I truly drink.
Another group of people fleeced for cash.
Can we check how much gold was in the pouch that they just dropped?
Yeah, let's have you roll. Actually, no, they just straight up gave you like all of their gold, so like 500 gold.
Oh wow,
So
can we
remember,
split it?
some of that has to go in the till. We gotta pay for the kegs. That orc was here for a while.
I say we just hold on to it all, and then when we get back, we pull all the money from the 500 we got from that, and we split it. Yeah, and Zenny has the other 500.
All right, so now we'll cut back to A. Actually, no, we'll do this. So after the operatives walk out the door, not even a couple minutes later, Zenny is coming in the door.
Ouch.
Whoa, bar fight, let's go.
You missed the nearly bar fight. They already left.
Oh. No, I'm saying we have a bar fight. Let's go.
It's not a fucking
Oh?
bar fight, dude. Literally, no.
No,
even
no,
in
no,
the
no.
new story, like there's still not a bar fight.
The next mission is we have to go to the bar, fight a beast, get some coin.
There's nowhere in that did he say any of that.
What?
There's a beast. She's afraid for her cat. We need to deal with the problem.
That's not at the bar. That's at her bookstore.
Bar, fight, good to go.
Are you drunk in real life? What the fuck, dude?
What?
Amara
No,
is
it's been said.
thoroughly confused and looks at I. And is, can
Listen.
you
I
tell me
didn't
what's
even
going
go.
on here?
That's the issue. You
Yeah,
guys
I wasn't even there.
y'all are
So
gonna be
the
coming back ready for a
next
fucking bar fight, going
Next
into an
mission.
enemy bar.
Listen, yeah, go to the enemy bar, fight some fuckers up, and save the library.
What the fuck is? Can we force him to like have a good history check on this, or is he literally allowed to give misinformation?
Actually, I'm gonna have you guys roll an insight check on
Oh
him.
fuck me!
All of us?
Everybody
Everyone
that's
not
talking
me.
to anybody that's talking to Zenny right now.
But what if I've just
19.
already grabbed my flute and I'm ready to go?
Well, if you don't want to, then you can believe
Yeah,
what
you
he
don't
wants.
have to.
I mean, if it's
I
a
wanna
bar
give
fight with
Mary
our
a
if
thumbs
it's a
up and go, there we go.
bar fight with our competitor, I might go in and like, something.
Suck
Steal
them
a
up a little
keg.
bit. What?
Yeah, wait until they're distracted and then steal a keg.
I fucking hate it here.
Just kidding.
You are not kidding.
But also, Neri is already like playing her flute. She's ready.
You're ready
I'm
to
just
go grab the
kidding,
bag.
but you're
grab
really
the flute.
not.
Let's do it.
So you
Neri's
see,
on my side. I like Neri.
Nifflepup and Kate both grab their swords and are ready to go with Zenny, charging out that door to go to this bar fight. But Amara and Magnolia are both just like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Very good question, honestly. I'm starting to ask that my fucking self. Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
fair.
a good paladin.
We're kicking ass and taking names, and we're all out of names.
You'd have been a joy to be around in the olden days.
Me?
No, her. I just fuck people and crack skulls.
So which way are we going?
I say like, hey, whoa. I don't trust Zenny. That seems awfully contrived.
No.
Story there.
We're going to the bar. The lady we're supposed to meet is at the bar. whether there's a fight at the bar or it might have been in a library. She's got a cat that's afraid. No.
Okay. So now
She's afraid of the
everyone has
cat.
gone
No.
from super fucking excited, ready to fight, to like, what the fuck is happening?
No. She's afraid of the cat. No. The cat's afraid of
the
her.
cat.
No.
Neri's almost like you lost me at the cat, but I'm still interested in possibly like stirring up some shit that might make our competitors look bad. Because Neri
Listen.
does like drama and
We're going to Butt Buddy's bar.
Floon is.
oh, I hate
Butt
those
Buddy.
guys.
Are you calling Floon Butt Buddy?
Yes.
It's actually not flute either.
You said flu. There was a
Fel. There is a fel, but it's Felzuna.
Oh no, that's not what I heard. But
Felzuna
Buddy's
with
Bard is.
fully.
I heard Balloon's bar.
We are chaos incarnate.
Yes.
What? I would never.
Yeah.
So Amara and Magnolia, you know that there's something going on at this bar, at this competitor's bar, and from the gist of it, you catch that there is a woman and her cat that are afraid of something.
That's exactly what I
Okay.
said.
No, it's fucking not.
I heard no difference.
I love you, Luma, but you're an asshole.
I guess I pack up my weapons and I'm like, okay, I guess there's no harm in at least checking it out. I don't think we need to start a bar fight right away, though.
But if we do, I'm gonna spread so many rumors about that place.
Oh, don't lie. You're going to do that anyways.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Yuri is already telling someone that the Butt Baboon's place is infested with bugs.
No, the cat's afraid. Or unafraid of the cat.
I mean, if you roll high enough in
Oh,
animal
yeah.
handling, that could happen.
So a normal day.
Away we go.
All right, so you guys are heading to the tavern. We will cut back to you.
We're off to sea. Where's our
Did they come into
wonderful Wizard
the
of Oz?
tavern with us or no?
He was making his way there
I'm already
already.
there.
Mm.
While all of that stuff was happening, he was making his way there because he wanted to scout it out. So you come up on this
Making his way
tavern.
downtown.
It's an okay tavern. Like you get
It's
this
fine.
little bit of jealousy because it's a little more upkept at the moment than yours is, because yours is
No.
still. Yes. What are you doing?
I immediately go. I'm gonna look around first and see if there's anyone I recognize as the lady.
Break the door down. I'm here for Butt Baboon's Tavern.
There's not a lot of people in here, but you do see a woman in the corner kind of crying a little bit. She's older.
I'm is there anyone else around that like I would find interesting?
Do an investigation.
That's a 14.
Yeah, there's nobody really in here that's interesting per se.
Okay.
It's a little more of an uppity bar, if that makes sense.
You're
Can I roll
boring.
perception to see if I can find the cat?
You're not there yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
Yeah, boring.
I'm gonna sit there and I'm going to grab the seat at the bar. Like I'm assuming she's at a table.
Yeah, she's at like a booth in the back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab a seat at the bar, kind of like that corner seat at every bar that like no one wants to sit at because it sucks.
Except for Ray Ray.
But it allows you to like see a little bit more of the bar.
Yeah.
and that's where I want to sit, and I want to get like a pint of ale.
All right.
Nope, not your finest ale, because I'm trying to look inconspicuous. I'm buying like a middle of the pack. I'm not buying cheap. I'm not buying super expensive. I
I
want to
mean,
like, yeah, I want to buy something that is so inconspicuous that the dude just like doesn't even remember doing it.
Yeah,
find a barrel that's been open for 4 days, pour me half a cup, spit in it.
Mm,
What are we spitting in?
my mouth.
Okay,
Oh.
so yep, that happened. Is there anything else I need to do? I just kind of wait, and I just want to seem inconspicuous and have no one really notice me.
Don't be suspicious.
All right. Let's have you roll a stealth check real quick just to see like how inconspicuous you are.
17.
Oh yeah, you're good. You look like just a commoner.
Gross.
All right, so the rest of you that were heading there, you come up onto it, and you all are kind of like, "What is this place? It looks so." Ugh.
I'm gonna dip off into a corner with my in like a like an alleyway. I mean, and I'm gonna put on like some garb to make me look like a fancy high elf, like a highfalutin high elf.
Uh, yeah, you can give her the help action.
Do
Yeah,
you want me to do like a stealth or like a?
yeah, we'll do stealth because you're using like a disguise in a sense. No, she'll just roll advantage,
Yeah. Okay.
which is a good thing you did.
Huzzah!
It's a
Nat 20.
damn good thing you did. At
Zenny
first,
is
at first,
totally excited, even though he misunderstood the assignment. He's ready for a bar fight.
Neri went to put on an outfit, and all she did was put on a cloak. And Caitlin walked over and was like, "No, no, no, honey," and then completely redid it, and now it looks like a very non-conspicuous high elf.
You know, see what I'm
I need
imagining
elven
is
wine.
I imagine it's kind of like that SpongeBob episode.
Of course.
Like put on the hat in a goofy fashion. It's like what kind of
No,
goofy
no.
fashion? And then the bear just flips it over, and that's all that changed.
Nope.
Yeah, that's too highbrow. SpongeBob, perfect brow.
Now I feel icky, but I'm a high elf.
Just remember, start being racist. That's what high elves do.
Not fucking wrong.
So are we gonna go in and let's try to find the bird. The bird is the word.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
So you guys walking in then?
Yes.
Yep, Zenny is super excited. He totally misunderstood the assignment.
You guys walk in.
But I'm gonna walk in like slightly like I want to walk in at the same time as them, but I want to make it look like I'm maybe not with all of them.
You all walk in, and you see A sitting at the bar at the end of the bar, drinking. There's really not many people here, but you do see the old woman crying in the corner. Zenny goes in, ready for a fight, and the bartender just looks at him and is like, "What are you doing?"
We're supposed to be meeting a lady who's afraid of a cat. Nope. The cat's afraid? Nope.
I
Something
don't know if
about a
this is
library.
a bit or if this is literally him just forgetting.
This is literally another fucking tip on the day
Yeah,
long.
the answer is yes.
It's both. It's a mixture of both.
I deal with this shit on a daily.
No. What are we doing here?
So Uza is an old woman who sells books out of a 3-story building on Soren Street in the Trades Ward. She claims to have trapped a monster in her shop and fears for the welfare of her books and her cat.
She's not afraid of the cat. Okay. Understood now. I'm gonna look at it and go, that makes more sense.
I'm not involved in this in any way. I'm still fucking sitting in the corner looking at you like you're a moron.
I
No,
asked
that's
her
what I think was
if
I
the
walked
cat's
over
in
to
her
you and
shop
went,
or
what are we
here.
doing here?
Oh. Yeah. Okay, then yes, I would tell him. I would also tell him that I was trying to, scout out and not be conspicuous, and now that is not happening.
Well,
Excuse me, barkeep. I'd like. Do you carry fine elvish wine? I can't imagine you would, but I figured it was worth asking.
he's fucking racist.
He,
See, the best part of this is Milk's gonna have them have it, and it's gonna be like 800 gold, and you're gonna have to dish out 800 gold.
That's fine.
so the barkeep glares at you, rolls his eyes, and reaches under the bar and pulls out like the most finest one you've ever seen.
Nuri's just gonna lean into it because she's total trash, and she's just gonna be like, that bottle looks cheap. It's probably not been aged more than 100 years.
He glares at you and is like, if you don't buy it, you can get out.
Yes, I get notes of wine.
Do you not know who I am? You should be serving me that for free because it's so cheap. Offering someone of my stature this swill.
I don't know.
And then I want to roll up.
where you are.
I want to roll. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Okay.
You have to roll like a 23 for that to happen.
I literally just rolled 23.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Honestly.
use the help action and be like, "Did you? Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Marmalade. This man does not know who you are."
That's not helpful. We're trying to make their bar look bad.
I just want to turn to I and go, what are we seeing here?
I can't believe he's doing that to Lady Marmalade. This might not be the establishment I thought. Then I put down the money. I put down the money for the drink, and I just walk out.
Let's go on.
So that's not real. But my first 23 is still the bigger roll.
Yeah, you would have had to roll a nat 20 to pass this one.
Or just start clapping, Lady Marmalade!
Yeah, he looks at you and is like, I don't care who you are, you pay just like everybody else.
Whatever.
$500 gold.
300. Can I roll first?
Just
Can I
feel
roll
like this is
persuasion for
highway
300?
robbery.
Yeah, you can try to
I
haggle.
used my help act
Oh,
again, and I was
shit.
like, but having Lady Marmalade drink wine of this vintage in your bar would only spread.
Can we table talk? Can't we just be like, can't we just say, hey, these prices are outrageous. They don't charge me for this at our bar, and then walk the fuck out? Not have to spend 500 gold on this bit for the love.
Well, I just rolled.
The lovely sea elf.
I believe it's called the Yawning Portal.
He just looks at all of you and says, get out.
I mean, I guarantee you some of the patrons probably are drunk enough that they heard that and they're like, cool. Just saying. But I say we still walk out.
Oh yeah, everybody heard that
Before we leave.
and whatnot, but the barkeep is not happy with it.
Okay, I'm on my way out either way. I give him the money for the drink, which is how much for?
Like a gold.
Okay, throw him a gold.
I don't know. You can find out.
Well, I'm not part of this, so I can go up to her and still talk.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try because I like rolled more than 20 on like 3 rolls and they weren't good enough or anything. So
That's what I'm saying.
We were asking for some outrageous shit, though. We were asking for free vintage wine.
Literally. Like, I'm not going to give that to you unless you roll a nat 20 or a fucking 30.
If he gave that to us for free because of
yeah,
but I go up to the lady and I say, "Hey, I very calmly and quietly just, hey, we
I'll flash
were
the pin for you inside my coat, buddy.
what?
I have the pin right on the inside lapel of my coat, so I'll flip it open.
I say, hey, we were told to help you. Come meet us. We'll be by your bookstore." And I start walking that way.
As you start to walk away, she grabs you by the arm.
Can I dodge it?
Yeah.
Nope.
You can do a dex save.
I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, you can do a dex save.
I heard Ari say dex, so I'm assuming it's a dex save.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 20.
Well, you definitely dodge it. She's a little old woman. And as you continue to walk away, she misses you. And she's like, wait, come back.
I grab her by the arm and escort her out as if she's my grandmother.
I don't know how to act to this one.
Like, I'm assuming she's trying to grab me from behind. She misses. I go sideways. I grab under her arm.
Put an arm on your shoulder. Wait, I need to talk to you.
Well, I'm walking her outside as if she's my grandmother. Because I don't want anything to happen inside the bar where people can watch and notice us. I'm a rogue. I like being under the radar.
Fucking rogue.
So she kind of like looks at you with tears in her eye and is like upset that you're doing this. But she does comply and walks with you outside.
Once we're outside, I ask her what's going on. Why? What does she need to talk about that we couldn't have talked about at her bookstore?
Give me 1 second. Zeiss, the barkeep definitely just gives you a thumbs up and like ushers you out.
Me?
No, Zeiss.
Oh, I didn't hear. Something's up with my Discord. Give me a minute.
I didn't say anything out loud.
Oh, okay.
But I also don't have the screen right, so. Oh, speaking.
Yeah, I'm struggling. Discord is very much struggling with the wind tonight.
Oh yeah, fair.
Frank.
Okay, so you walked out. Well, I'm sorry. What did you say to her?
I asked her what was going on that she couldn't say to me when we were on the way to the bookstore.
She doesn't want to go to the bookstore. She says her cat was chased in to the shop and the monster cornered her in there. And she doesn't want to go back to that place right now until that monster is dealt with.
Why do I feel like her cat's not actually
about it?
cat?
All I heard is we have to go save a cat. Let's go.
Yeah. My thing is, I ask her, doesn't she want to help us? Why wouldn't she want to help us save her cat?
She's a little old woman.
She can grab
I
the
asked
fucking
her,
cat.
can we ask her to describe the monster?
And the cat.
It looks like a monstrous orb, and it has like many eyes.
Would we history check to know that's the same thing we saw earlier?
Yeah, go ahead and roll history.
That is a nat 20.
Surprise, old lady's the villain.
That's a nat 20 on my history check, so.
Not me, by the way, trying to click on the insight on the screen watching Ari's stream. I would just want to say. It's like, it took me a second of like, why didn't it? Oh, right.
Boy, all of my rolls have been the exact same as Ari's all day. That's weird. Huh. We're also clicking on things at the exact same time. This is weird.
Yeah, so I guess not everybody rolled. So A and Nifflepuff, you both definitely know that that's the thing that you fought in the sewers.
I inform everyone of this. And then what do we want to do? We want to send her to the
Let her
Harpers
come
or
here. Stop bullying the old lady.
I'm not bullying the old lady. I'm just not like, dude, part
You
of a
should
rogue's
send her
thing is
to our inn.
Yeah.
Or our tavern and tell her that to talk to the barkeep.
Yeah.
And
tell
that she will have at least one round on us.
her we'll have she can stay at this bar until she's safe.
And
That
we
way
have
we
some
know where
rooms
she is.
upstairs if she needs to sleep in one. Just talk to the barkeep and we'll get her.
Oh, she's like, that's so nice, and is crying, and reaches in her pocket and pulls out the keys to her shop and gives them to you guys. Yeah.
I'm gonna offer her one of my last 5 sticks.
I'm gonna offer her to get the fuck out of the way. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Nary not a fan of anyone who's getting
Yeah.
more. Well, she is Lady Marmalade, you have to remember. Lady
Oh,
Marmalade
yes.
is not seen with people.
No, this peasant is
This is
smelly.
This is canon now. She smells like cat dander.
She smells like eucalyptus and cat piss.
Your next character has to be called Lady Marmalade.
Yeah. it has to happen.
Grumpy, you have to be Mongolian.
I have
Yes.
to be what?
Mongolian. In your next game, you are a Mongolian, Grumpy.
Maybe
You're
I'll have
gonna
that be
do
my
it.
last name.
Just be a giant.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Magnet.
France.
Yeah, that's all I could think of.
You could just be a giant half-orc barbarian.
Yeah.
Headcanon approved.
Okay, so she starts scampering off towards the yawning portal. And you guys start heading towards her shop.
I forget, when we level up, do we get our health back?
Yeah, you can do like a long rest.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm missing 1 health, and I just didn't want to be like, do I need to take a long rest for that?
Miri is just playing her flute.
Lady Marmalade is playing her flute.
Yeah, Lady
Oh, yeah. Well, I imagine at this point Neri would have walked out because
Yeah.
she's over the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would have just just immediately out of the costume.
Fair.
I'm imagining it's like playing Sandstorm. Yes, I'm imagining we're just walking down the street, and all of a sudden I just hear, he's like, no.
We're singing Arthur. Hey, what a wonderful day to play.
Oh God.
and
Okay,
get
so you
along with each other. Hey, what a wonderful day to stay.
The worst part is I don't even know if what this song is, so I can't even tell how off pitch he is.
he's not that far. He's
Yeah, it's
Really?
actually
Ray Ray
decent.
said that's the
Yeah.
closest I've ever
Holy shit,
been
we
to being
finally-
on
You
tune.
can't do fucking Baby Shark, but you can do that.
Listen, fucker.
I'm fucking
Love you too, buddy.
listening. We're all listening. We're all listening in fucking terror with us finally finding a song you can sing slightly on tune.
And it's being recorded.
I know. There's audio and video evidence of you being able to carry a tune. Your mom and dad will be so proud of you.
I'm fucked.
Oh my god, dude. Have you told Ray Ray yet? She's probably very proud.
She's the one that said he's the closest to on tune he's ever been.
I know, but now there's recording of it.
Oh yeah. Now there's proof. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes. Send it to Ray Ray. I'll send you her.
Oh
I'll send
no.
you her. Oh my god. Yes. TikTok it. The guild needs this.
Me being on tune, so there's video evidence.
All right, so you guys make your way to the shop. As you get to the shop, there's a front and a back door. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna scout her out around the outside.
I mean, we have the keys. I don't know where they go, but we have keys.
I'm gonna roll perception just to see if I can hear anything, like any noises coming from the shop or other.
Listening
20?
for cat noises.
Oh,
Meow.
you are 20.
20.
You definitely hear a cat like screech meowing, and it sounds like it's coming from like the higher in the building. You also hear sounds coming from this monster. That is some weird ass sounds like.
Yeah, people typically don't expect things to be in their back door.
No, I just expect them to tell me before they come in my back door.
Yeah. He expects you to announce before you're in the back door.
Right, exactly. It's just common courtesy.
I have arrived. Wow.
So, anyways, as Caitlin goes around to the back door, Neri's gonna walk up to the front door, and she's gonna count to 3
Wait,
and hope
double it?
that
Oh, front
Caitlin
and
is
back door action.
back there, and then she's just gonna reach out her flute and tap on, like, knock on the door to hopefully, like, maybe bring it to the front,
Okay.
assuming that it doesn't have fingers that can just open the door. So I should be fine for a second.
Um. Okay. So then, as you do that, you hear stuff breaking and whatnot, and you hear like ramming against the door. Caitlin, as you open the back door, you see this giant mass just ramming the front door.
I feel like we need a big zone to fight, so why don't we let it out?
Because then it's in the streets.
Monster, you know what they say. Monster in
Monster
the
in-
streets, monster in the streets. Yeah? Yeah?
I hate it here. So I'm immediately in front of the door.
I think the rest of us are kind of in the street. We're not like at a door yet, but
Let's have you
Neri-
roll a stealth check. You can roll it with advantage. So. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you very stealthily go around the corner and throw the keys back up front.
Neri watches them hit the ground and says, "I don't want those."
I pick up the keys.
You pick them up.
I pick them up. Can we take like a ready action then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like this idea.
Yeah.
You just get an action in advance.
Yeah, you just let me know, and then when things happen, you can take it.
Before anything happens. So ready action, not a prep action.
Correct, a ready action.
Okay.
Well, I guess you could do a prep action instead of a readied action.
Because I would like to crack my knuckles, and you'll see blue swirls and spectral arms start floating around me.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, that will take away from your readied action, but you can do that. Okay. All right. All right. So then, Nifflepup, Magnolia, what are you two doing?
That's a great question. I'm still looking.
Also, A, what are you doing?
So, can I get a rundown of if there are any like buildings nearby that I can climb up onto?
Yeah. So, yeah, there's one on either side because it's like a trade district. So
So, is there
pretty
one
good.
that I can see the front door still, so that I can like climb up on it, like it's across the street, and I can prepare myself with my bow aimed at the door from above?
What's the distance of your bow?
That's a fucking great question. 80 to 320. Don't know what that means, but
It's you have
Jesus.
yeah. So you
It
have
means
80,
yes.
80 feet. You have regular. If you shoot further than 80 feet, you have disadvantage.
yeah, that.
So yeah, then yeah, you could definitely get up on the other side and still see the front door.
Nope. Can I actually change my readied action instead of
No.
cracking my knuckles to the blue swirl? Can I do my regular scale shift to instead? They're both bonus actions, so can I do that one instead?
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Awesome. Hey, I'll take that.
Niffle words. Nifflepop, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Bless.
All right, who are you casting it on? So
Up to 3 creatures. So me, Kate, and Zenny.
Uh-huh.
all right,
Aww.
you guys
Well,
got to remember that you have that.
Bless is a D4 to saves, right?
Let's see. Whenever a target makes an attack or saving throw,
Attack. Okay.
yeah, attack or
Is-
save, you can roll D4 to add the number.
Okay. Cool.
Is Nifflepup still up front?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think everyone's up front except for Kate.
Who's gonna be most all up in it?
Not
Probably-
me.
Probably
Nifflepup?
Zeiss,
Yeah.
Kate, and I.
Yeah, because they're the 3 melee /
Yeah.
computer ones.
So then I'm gonna go over to This is stupid. Neri's gonna go over to Nifflepup and kind of like rub her hand awkwardly across his scales, and she's just gonna say, I don't think I ever touched your skin. It's not what I was expecting. And then just
Yeah.
gives you, and she gives bardic inspiration.
It's gotta be
Very
individual
serial
and
killery vibe, but
It's
very
I'm gonna
much.
start calling you Hannibal. Gonna start calling you Hannibal instead.
That's
Smell
fine.
different when you're awake.
Your skin tastes different than the other 4 skins I have of your kind.
So then it's only Amara and A that have a ready to action, right?
Yeah, they're
Everybody
the
else
only ones left.
Okay.
Well, wait. Since technically bardic is a bonus action, can I ready then my boomerang? like-
No.
Okay, that's fine.
And I ready her boomerang.
I'm gonna ready a chokehold. Okay, so everybody go ahead and roll initiative so we can get that order going.
Wow. Woo! That's a whole 6.
So,
Wow. Also
Wow.
That
7.
is a 9.
Wow, you all suck but Nifflepup.
Well, while we're
Yeah.
rolling, Milk, I never got to tell you what I wanted to do.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm
What
just
a
gonna go stand against the wall as far as I can away to where, like, I'm against the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does not feel like a ready action. That feels like a hiding action.
Not necessarily. I want to be able to, like, just in case it charges too far forward, I don't
It's
want to
both
be
of them?
in that path.
That's
So
fair.
I'm just gonna stand against the building that's a distance away.
If we're doing this, we probably should have fucking called the guards.
yeah, I never did my ready action either.
Oh, I thought you were because if you have you can either do a prep action or a ready action. Ready action is like when it comes out, you'll be able to attack, whereas a prep action, you're prepping beforehand and you won't have.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll do that then. When it comes out, I'll attack.
Okay, so who is opening the door?
Well,
I will.
obviously,
I picked up the key, so
Oh, that's fair.
I'll do it.
all right. Neri is like casting Mage Hand, and then the Mage Hand just comes out and scratches Neri's head. Like, oh, okay.
Nah, I have my ready action. I know what I want to do.
Stab it in the face.
Yep. So Amara, you open that door, and the gazer was on its way back to charge again, and you kind of like startle it, and it's like, oh, you open the door. Go ahead and do your ready to action.
All right, I cast my hunter's mark on.
Is that Dak? Wait.
It's different.
Oh, can it?
It's per it's per player.
It's
It's
per
You have
player
your own
player,
hunter's
so-
mark. She has her own hunter's mark.
because it gives you advantage and stuff.
Mhm.
When you say gazer, it sounds like it's like a gay ginzer.
Well, I get an extra 1d6
Or like
whenever I hit it.
Old gay.
Yeah, a gazer.
It's the beer holder kin.
Yeah, the beer holder can. It's definitely a PA thing then.
I was gonna say, yep, that took it back to Yinzer.
Yeah, it took it right back to being a ginzer.
It's got a mullet and like 3 cans of PBR
Yes, it does.
and a fitted cap. No, it's a fitted cap.
I roll to hit it with my short sword.
Oh,
As a
21.
cannonball.
I thought she was saying she's rolling her eyes at us at first.
You hit it.
All right, so
A gazer just
Plus
like, pulls out its
1d6.
tin of skull and just starts smacking it.
so 8 damage,
All right.
and then I use my bonus action for 2-weapon fighting.
I hear Diva laughing in the background. It's making me fucking go crazy.
23 to hit.
I just hear
That hits.
in the back and I'm like, fuck no.
Because that shit's funnier to me than it should be.
I know.
So for our Hunter's Mark, I get an extra damage for any time I attack it.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
For
I
any
just don't
time you
get-
hit it, yes.
Yeah, I just don't get the bonus for my second one. Okay. So I get 2d. 9 damage.
Jesus.
Alright, I
Oh.
ended my turn.
All right. A, you get your ready to action.
Okay. So I'm assuming that it can't see me, right?
It cannot see you now.
So I am going to short bow it from above.
I'm gonna say Amara is standing in the doorway.
Well, either way, I rolled a 5, so
Oh, well, you do not hit it. Amara, I'm gonna have you roll a dex save.
Oh no.
9.
There, you're fine. It missed you.
Oh, sweet.
you had to beat a 6, girl.
Yeah. So yeah, it just goes right into the door right beside Amara.
Okay.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay up here and I'm gonna reload another arrow.
All right. Magnolia, I think you had a ready to action. Are you doing anything with it right now?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Nifflepop, you're up.
I go to attack Floating Eye.
All right. All right. So Amara's like a little outside the doorway. It's on the other side of the doorway. Are you going into the door?
Sure.
Okay.
What
As
was the point of us
non-chubby
fucking
as
doing this
possible.
outside? What was the point of opening the goddamn door if we're just gonna fight it inside? Well, I'm not going in the house. I'm staying out here. I will continue to take pot shots. If I hit you all, I hit you all.
And I did not hit. Unless it's class really sucks.
Yeah, you did not hit.
Oh no.
Oh, wait. This probably won't help, but the whole bless thing. D4.
Save it. You're not going to hit regardless, so save your bless.
Well, as far as I know, it's up until it's up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a one-time use, but if it stays on you,
I don't-
fuck it.
I don't think so. I don't think it's one time.
I don't remember honestly.
It doesn't say single or that it's persistent. All right. Well, I was gonna miss, still miss. So
Oh yeah, it lasts up to 1 minute with concentration. So if you
Yep.
get hit, you'll have to roll a concentration check, but it'll last for like 10 rounds otherwise.
right on. Cool.
Okay, Kate, you're up. Yes. Oh, hot damn. Okay. All right.
She cast Great Sword.
That hits. And then a D6 for the hunter's mark you have on it. All right. All right. The gazer is next. It's going to. Let's see if I can actually hit with this fucking gazer, considering I couldn't the last one.
No, you took away all of whatchamacallit's intelligence.
No, that was the
That was-
mind flayer.
Um,
It's with the brain, not with you.
The gazer, I don't think I hit anybody like at all. All right, so the first one is gonna take one of its tentacle eyes and look at Nifflepuff.
First of
And
them. What?
what?
You said first of them.
The one of its eye tentacle things
Oh.
is gonna look at Nifflepuff, and yeah, Nifflepuff, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
My God. Oh, hold on. So that would be a 10.
That does not save. So you are going to be frightened until the gazer's next turn. So you have to move directly away from it.
Right. Okay.
And then it's going to make its next attack, and Amara, make a Wisdom saving throw.
I believe I have advantage.
I think you're right.
'Cause
With the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, it was a nat 20. I'll just go with that.
Oh, hot damn, you definitely saved. All right. So that turn was kind of useless. Magnolia.
Okay. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Are you fucking kidding
What
me?
for?
Yeah, what are you casting?
Wait, what is it?
4.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
Which needed a 12, a 4, easy.
What does that do again? Because I know it does damage, but
If you fail the throw, it takes my damage and it has to move as far away from me as its movement will allow.
okay.
So 18 damage.
Jesus.
18. What type of damage, though?
Psychic.
All right, and then it's just going to move directly into the building.
And that thing's not resistant to psychic damage?
Nope.
Oh.
This one specifically is not, because it's not like a regular beholder, I believe it is, but this one is
Yeah,
not.
that was my thought, because I'm like, feels like something that would be resistant to psychic damage.
Yeah, it's like Ari said, it's a kin, so it's not nearly as strong.
Okay. It doesn't actually hold
like-
bees, it just looks at bees.
Just like a death tyrant is technically related to a beholder. Yep. That's why I said technically.
They all technically hold bees. It's okay.
Yeah. And they're beautiful.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Again?
Yeah,
Is the room clear enough that I can get a shot or no?
it moved further into the building, so you can't see it currently.
Are there windows that I could see it through?
If you're like right outside, like basically Magnolia is kind of in front of one, and there's one on the other side.
I'm gonna go around to the back door.
How far is your movement?
If I'm flying, I think it's faster. Walking is 25. If I'm flying, is 50.
Okay, you'll basically be able to get like in the alleyway beside the building.
What if I dash?
You're a rogue. Bonus action dash, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can make it if you did that.
I dash.
Okay. So then yeah, you're like basically at the back door looking in and everything. You
At
can
the
see
back door
everything.
looking in. And is it far enough away that I can like see it but still shoot it?
Yeah. Yep.
He said there was a window.
Yeah, you're good because he had to move away from Magnolia. So
Okay. I short bow. Am I able to sneak attack it or no?
It's got Nifflepuff and Kate right around it. Read your sneak attack
Yeah.
as long as
I
there's.
know that was my question. Does it have someone close enough to it?
I guess Kate technically, as Nifflepuff had gotten feared.
Okay.
So, but Kate.
Yeah, but I wouldn't run until it's my turn again.
So 22 to
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, 5. 17 damage.
All right. All right, Amara, your turn. Amara, are you dead? Have you
Oh,
died?
sorry. I was petting Kitty. It's my turn?
Yes.
She doesn't want to talk to you, Milk.
All right. 19 to attack.
That hits.
Or no, yeah. Look. 4.
Oh wow, it's awesome, kiddo.
5 damage. Do my bonus action. Oh, does the 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay. So I guess I end my turn then.
All right, Neri, you're up.
Okay.
So cool, kiddo.
Amara, Nifflepuff, and Caitlin are all inside. Magnolia's still like outside the doorway. You're outside. Uh, A is on the back side of the door, or on the back of the building, looking in the back door.
Okay.
Window.
So I am going to okay, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. Yeah, I was just making sure that there was no reason why I wouldn't be able to. So I'm gonna cast that at a second level. And yeah, it's a wisdom save. Has to be 13. Yes! Okay, so now. So Neri begins to play her flute, and through it you hear demonic whispering lingering across the song. And it creeps deeper and deeper into this creature's mind. Nice. Doing 11 damage. No, because you just kind of hear the whispers, but once it gets into the creature's head, it goes deeper and it really fucks with it. And then it has to use its reaction. Wait. Must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay. It already gotten feared, so it moved as far as it can.
Okay. So then, yeah. And then, oh, and then I'm going to speed the little song up, and as a bonus action, I'm going to expend a bardic to do unsettling words, and then I'm going to roll a d6. Nice. 6. So now the creature must subtract 6 from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn.
God, I'm gonna have to make these creatures stronger because it hasn't even done fucking anything.
No, let us steamroll things. Let us be over backward for a little.
See, no. The worst part is we're not like steamrolling it. We're just actually playing really smart.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully.
I'm running away.
Very smart of you.
Zenny, you're up.
That's me. All right. So I'm gonna get as close to this fucking thing as I can.
So close I can taste it.
Close
And then
to you.
I am going to crack my knuckles, and
Again?
the blue astral arms are going to come out. Milk, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
He says no.
22.
Don't forget to -6 it.
Fuck my anus.
Yeah.
You know, you're not
16.
supposed to be an angel.
Does a tie go to the attacker or defender?
Attacker.
Okay, then you take 5
Wow.
force damage as the arms explode into existence.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going to hit him.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Goddamn, Milk. Also,
For
that was a really
8
nice
force
call.
damage.
I want to say that was some really nice synergy with the whole Diva and Zenny thing.
For 8 force damage. We're going to use a key point. Flurry of blows. First attack is a natural 1.
Misses.
Second attack is a 22.
Hit.
For another 7 damage.
All right.
So that's 5, 8,
I got it all.
13. Okay, 20 damage.
All right. Nipple
And
pop.
that's my turn.
Yeah. Nipple pop.
So I have to run away from it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can away from it be out the door?
Yep.
And can I get to where I cannot see it anymore?
Yes.
Cool, then that is what I will do.
Perfect.
Does that allow me, when I am ending my turn there, to make a save? To break it?
No, this one specifically, you have to wait until his next turn, and then it'll just end.
Oh, okay. Then that's all I'm doing.
All right. Caitlin, your turn. It's not that far. It's like behind you, but like not that far behind you. Yes. Rawr. That hits. How do you kill it?
Well, now you've rolled that, it doesn't kill. I'm messing with you. I'm saying now it doesn't kill. You cut it from eye to eye.
Oh, and as you do that, you cut it right in half, and its guts just spew everywhere.
I retrieve my arrows.
Okay. Roll perception real quick. Actually, what's your passive?
I'm gonna rip an eyeball off of the gazer.
Okay. I'm sorry, what was your passive? Okay, yeah, you hear the cat meowing from it's on the 3rd floor.
I also go look for Kitty.
I will go get the lady back from the tavern.
I'm gonna rip
We
an
clean up
eyeball
the
as
gazer
proof.
first.
What?
Shouldn't we get rid of the gazer first, or like clean up?
That's what I was
She's gonna
saying. Is
be
I'm ripping the
traumatized.
eyeballs off as proof.
Let me
I
look.
think it's 5 or it's 8.
It's actually 4.
It's
5.
4.
It's 5. It's
5.
5.
Aha.
I guess I'll take one too and then head back to the lady.
All right.
I'm giving y'all side eyes for grabbing eyeballs.
Grumpy, are you gonna add it to the dick jar?
Possibly.
The dickle jar? Yes. I
So
don't remember.
it does not. So it does, and the fact that each one casts a different thing, but it does not keep its magical properties after it's dead. But it could be used for like potions and stuff like that. What are the rest of you doing?
I would go back inside where everybody is, and I'm sitting there huffing, puffing, and I was like, "You guys okay? That was really scary."
That was really scary. Yeah, buddy, we're good. Thanks for checking.
Okay. Now what to do? Did you
Yeah, it's destroyed right now.
the side parts for the mouth?
Yeah, I fixed the arms.
If you want to work on them, go. Let's make the head go back.
Yeah. Those of you who went upstairs, roll perception for me. No. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh geez. What's your
Wait, I'm gonna use my inspiration that I got forever ago and roll again.
Okay.
19. That's better.
Yeah. So Neri, there's no other threats within this place. This thing just like it's almost like this thing was summoned here for some reason. Amara, you get up to the 3rd floor and you see the cat like cowering in the corner.
Can I roll animal handling and be like, here, kitty, kitty, try to calm it down?
Yeah.
Maybe offer it some treats.
I think he is.
17.
Oh yeah. The cat like warms up to you real quick.
Aw, poor baby. We're here now. We'll get your mom.
You can just pet it because Amara rolled well.
All right, I guess I hold the cat and I head back downstairs.
Neri is still really curious as to why this thing would be attacking this old lady. Can I be like, I don't know. I don't know what, like, can I do like, can I just be like investigating to kind of like see if there's anything like. I guess basically, I want to see if there's any like obvious evidence that this could potentially be like a front.
Yeah, I look for trapdoors.
So somebody roll investigation, somebody roll arcana.
Who's got the best numbers? I only have +2 in investigation. Does anybody have better than +2 in investigation?
I have a -1 in both.
Oof. Okay, I'll just roll.
Magnolia, don't you have plus something to Arcana?
+4, but I went to go retrieve the lady.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Never mind.
I wrote a 17 for the investigation. I have a +1 in Arcana, so I'm not going to be much help with that. But
I have
do-
a -1 in Arcana.
So you do see a it looks like a chest is over top of this like door-esque thing.
does the chest open?
Let's find out.
Neri tries to open the chest. Neri looks at the trapdoor or whatever underneath it, but then proceeds to still check the chest.
Is the chest very voluptuous?
It's very locked.
Can I try to pick
Neri's
them
gonna
up?
break up. Oh,
All right, I'm
I-
an expert in bras. Let's go.
yeah. I was already like on
One-handed.
my way to get the thieves' tools to try to pick the lock.
Do it.
Do I do it or who's doing it?
I rolled a dirty 20
Yeah, and
Sleight of hand
I
would
have-
be +5 for me.
+6.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
You get
I'm an.
great hand jobs.
That's part of the reason why I have it like that.
yeah. So you pick the lock, open the chest, and it's just an empty chest.
I don't believe it. Why would it be locked if it was empty? Neri
fuck.
says out loud. I think this is obviously a money laundering situation.
I relock the chest and put it back.
And then I want to just slide it over and say, should we look in this door?
I mean, we're here.
Neri casts Mage.
The gazer smashed the treasure chest quick, and then he gets
Whatever-
ready to hit the chest.
Whatever summoned it must have gone down there while we weren't looking.
Yeah. So Neri uses the Mage hand to open the chest. I mean, not the chest, the trapdoor.
Trapdoor.
Or the, you know.
All right. You open the door, and it's pretty dark down there, and it's just a ladder leading straight down into like a very musty basement-esque.
I have dark vision. Do I see, like, is it just like an empty space under the, where the ladder is?
Yeah.
I don't want to go down there. Ooh. Is there any candles around?
No, because it's a bookshop, and she's scared of catching things on fire.
Fair enough.
Are there any like lamps that she has, just like magical lamps that keep light? Yeah, but I'm
You're
gonna
a
throw
magic
this down
lamp.
there. So, is there a magic lamp that she has to keep lights?
Or a genie?
Let's have you roll a luck check.
Is that just a straight D20?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
it
the
might not
point?
be straight. You don't know its life.
It's an 11.
So yeah, there is a desk lamp there that has like fireflies in it, basically.
I throw that down the hole. I just grab it and throw it down.
You throw it down, and it's a pretty far way down, and you hear it just shatter on the ground in there, and the fireflies just fly around down there. They
Can we
light it up.
see anything while that happens?
It lights up a little bit, but the way that it's shaped, it kind of goes up under, so you can't really see anything but the ground.
Do we hear anything when that happens?
No.
Well,
Fuck this guy.
I don't know. I like my idea of throwing shit in a hole better.
Even if you do the way that it's shaped, it's like a sewer, like almost like you go straight down and then you can see forward. So if you do it down, you're not going to really see anything.
We're gonna have to fucking go down there. I just wanted to throw
But-
shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Zenny really just wants to basically hop on the ladder and slide all the way down.
Oh, bye.
Roll a dexterity check just to see if you do it okay.
This is gonna
Just
be
dexterity
like
check, no save.
Chuck, because you're doing it.
Okay,
this is gonna be like when I decided I
how about a
wanted to.
15?
Does anyone remember when we slid down the stairs on a fucking shield?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what this is feeling
Yeah.
like. We
It
got
was
in so
fun.
much trouble.
For some of us.
Who was the person who was in front of us who kept getting mad?
Me, I was in front.
Was it you?
Because remember, I was following the medallion.
Oh yeah, and
nobody
we
could
literally
understand
did
what
not
I was
give
saying.
a fuck what you were doing.
Yeah.
It was
So,
funny.
do you have dark vision, Sunny?
Oh, that's a good question.
Those lightning
Saving
bugs.
throws senses dark vision, yes.
Okay. So you slide down, and as you get to the bottom, you kind of turn around and look, and it's just emptiness. It's very musky. The ground is dirt.
Hello,
And,
darkness,
roll
my
an
old
Arcana check.
friend.
On my way down, can I Wilhelm scream?
Yes.
The you know the scream, the sound bit for movies where the dude gets knocked off a ledge or falls down an elevator shaft, or that
Mhm.
iconic scream.
The thing that Ari just did, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I want to do as I'm going down. Even though it was totally fine, I went down. I want to do the Wilhelm scream.
Can we
Love
see
it.
him and then sit there and be like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
Is there another light that I can throw at him?
No. Zenny, roll Arcana.
Oh, fuck me.
Can I have a luck check with disadvantage to find another light?
0. That's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Guys, I don't know magic. I'm a sailor.
You look around and see absolutely nothing. You're like, there's nothing down here, guys.
Guys, it's dark. It's dirty.
And there's a
Dusty.
couple fireflies and glass on the floor.
And there's fucking fireflies.
There's fireflies and glass on the floor.
Something was definitely here.
There's something magical about it, but I can't put my finger on it.
I'm assuming the bless wouldn't have helped with an additional D4.
No, it would have fallen
No.
off by now. Yeah.
Is it only from what you can see, though? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I found a hag that way in the last game.
Yeah, you did.
So you do sense good and evil, and you sense a very dark aura, I guess you would call it, from down there.
Just the butt? Okay.
I bring the cat upstairs and tell it to be safe.
The cat
So
talks
nobody
back.
wants to come down to the cellar with me? I have to come back
I
up?
mean, I do have speak to animals as one of my spells, so I could. I might not.
Phil and I say meowdy.
What if the cat's the villain?
I'm just gonna do animal handling and hope it 13.
The cat's evil.
It scurries into its little cat house.
Zenny doesn't trust the cat.
Solo spice and hot sauce box.
I only have 3
Yeah,
spell
that
slots.
hot sauce box.
Is there dust on it?
There is dust on it.
That's
Yes. So there is none of that. You just get the sense of like something evil was done here. Yeah.
All right. I'll come back. I'll climb the ladder back up.
Well, I'm conflicted because
Yeah.
we've come to do and done what we came to do.
Hmm.
But if there's still this presence, that either means that the woman knows about it and something went wrong, or something like this is potentially going to happen again.
Uh-huh.
I
And we
think
come
it's
back, we
more
get
of the
paid again. Look
second
at that.
option.
Lucrative.
I table talk. I don't disagree with Zenny, but I also don't disagree with with Mara.
Oh, I could probably coax it out one way or another.
All I'm thinking is like Lucio, like pumped up, a
Yeah.
Lucio boosted, like nano boosted
Slams the
Lucio.
megaphone on the ground and it does the
Yeah.
shockwave of sound.
Yes.
I will say this, that with your channel divinity, it's not that there's a creature down there. It's like a really evil ritual spell was cast down there.
So the barmaid. Bar fight, let's go. Listen, can we have bar fights in our own bar? Is that okay? Turns to
No.
Neri to look.
As long as you don't break anything, I guess.
Do noses count?
Um, I guess it depends on who they are. If they're possibly a political ally, then
Tell him he can be
no.
fucking bouncer.
There
Just
we
that's
go.
all.
That's a good idea. If you're the bouncer, then you could fight everybody who tries to fight, and then you're on the right side of everything.
Fuck yeah. Zenny's so excited right now. Fuck yeah. Fight
So
every motherfucker.
we should question. Oh, excuse me. We should question the woman.
Honestly, that's what I was gonna do once I met up with her.
Question the cat. The cat's the evil one.
He was coming for the
Maybe
cat.
the cat cast the spell, then locked the door and ran upstairs to hide their bullshit.
So rather than everyone abandoning this place, should we have someone stay watch or
My
Bounces
persuasion.
on it, and Zenny just posts up at the door.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
While they do this, I go to the guy's house again.
Hurts.
Hmm?
The Harper
Mhm.
dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are we going to the dude's house?
Because we fulfilled our requirement, and I'm informing
No,
of
we
what has
didn't.
happened.
No, we didn't.
Yes.
We didn't talk to
Well,
the lady.
the thing is that we kind of did though. So
Yeah,
that's where
we did.
Neri's a little conflicted because it's like we've done what we came to do, like mission accomplished. I don't know
Mhm.
that like Neri's curious about this, but also like
But it's that confusion, curiosity.
well, and also she low key doesn't care
Yeah.
because like
That's fair.
she's very much like, okay, I don't like old people. I was told to do this thing because there's
Yeah.
potentially gold.
Well,
Yeah,
my thing
like-
is, we did the requirement. We went to this place. We helped the old lady with the monster. They didn't ask us to like do anything. They just said, "There's a monster she's afraid of. Deal with it."
So
And at this
Neri has
point-
ADHD. Got it.
And no one
Neri's-
learned
Another
this other than
option
us,
would
so.
we kind of did what the Harpers asked us. Couldn't we let the one guy know and see if we
That's-
can get backup?
That's exactly what I just did.
It's one of
That's
those
what I
things.
was saying they were going to do.
I was gonna, yeah. So remember that you're in a guild, so it's one of those things of stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't in nobody's fucking guild.
Well,
I
except
ain't have
you.
no goddamn man telling me what to do with my life.
Because
Play to
she's
the
a
beat of
strong,
my-
independent
Fuck
elf
you
woman.
and your couch, bitch.
That's right. They
No.
went to follow those two douchebags.
Yeah, they went to apprehend the
Yeah.
other.
So I'm assuming Grumpy's gonna grab the bitch from our bar. I'm gonna be grabbing Seymour dicks and
More, but
what?
nothing.
And I'm gonna be bringing him back. Yeah.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? You just gonna
I'm
stay
playing
and wait?
bouncer at the library.
Um. Yeah, I think that knowing that the old woman is gonna be brought here, Neri is just gonna sit down, kind of on like the edge of the trapdoor, and kind of like dangle her feet down. So I'm sitting on like the side, not with like the ladder, so she can dangle her feet. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting there, and then she pulls a giant joint out of her tits and just sits there and smokes it, flicking the ash gently into the hole. I mean, Neri always like offers, but there's never any kind of pressure because then that means she has to share. Yeah,
You can't fuck Rome.
I've tried.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you, girl. Give me enough dice and time. Jeez, I'm not saying that you sleep with everyone, but girl, this is yeah. Yeah. Only 50-50 on making your partner come though, so.
It's because she's clearly a lesbian.
Yeah.
About to say the wording was no man. She hasn't tried it with a woman yet.
Yeah.
Amara, you're up.
I told you to walk away. Told you she wasn't a good lay. Let's see if you took your advice.
Okay, so this is kind of like a decent stopping point if we want to stop
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Do, 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 do.
I've made 50k
Downstairs.
gold. I don't need to do anything else today.
Bouncer Zenny's posted up at the library.
Before we do, do we want to divvy up the gold that we got?
Yes.
Like
Oh, yeah.
table talk divvy it before we all forget about it. Because I doubt that whatchamacallit has put 500 in his inventory and we would forget.
How many? How much?
Because you got 500. I knew he didn't remember it.
Yeah. No, I was there. No, not how much. I was asking how many people are there.
6?
There's 7 of us.
1, 2, 3, 4. So everyone gets. So there's 1,000 gold. Everyone gets 133.
Or we just each get 100 and the rest goes to the bar.
I'm down for 100.
I'd say 100 each and then the rest goes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta help with that upkeep.
It makes more sense than trying to sit here and be like, Well, we each get like 132.86, and
I mean,
Okay,
No,
I
that was
don't think
all the.
No.
No, no,
500
no, no,
gold
no.
bar tab. They literally just gave you their coin pouch.
That is true.
Plus, if we were thinking like that, we'd have to talk about the upcharge rates and the, so
Yeah, I mean, there's maintenance upkeep. You also
Stripper
you
pole.
you also could use that gold to go visit
Ooh.
the mason to try to cover that hole.
Neri's gonna, or hear me out. Neri can buy a solid brass tab. What are those? What the bar like the beer tabs, but shaped as a penis? So we're always
Wait,
just
what's?
jerking
Hold on,
around
wait.
the
I
penis.
zoned out. What's
Oh,
shaped
I
like a
get it. I
penis?
get it. Yeah, the pull thing.
I
for the
zoned out.
tap.
What's shaped like a penis? I need to know.
The tab, the bar tab, like or the yes,
The
that.
dick. Oh, I'm down.
We're running a really classy joint, aren't we?
That's why it's solid
Fucking
brass.
bet. When you walk in, though, the bar stools are upside down, so you can fit 4 people if you need to.
Exactly.
well,
We're gonna get some dancer
Ray
caters
just said
or
she
something.
hates me for what I just said.
Yes.
is that it? We
What?
are done for night.
Yes.
We're done for night.
Okay.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you
I love you.
too.
Bye.
I just read your message, Milk. Let me ask Sally. I'll be back.
Okay.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can figure that out and
We
whatnot.
should have it enchanted.
Only certain people may pass.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking electrify it, but yeah, that would be a much better idea.
Ari, did you have a mod meeting? Did you have a mod meeting?
my audio has been muted this entire time.
Oh.
They heard you, they didn't hear me.
Oh, okay, so that's why. Okay.
That's great.